I'm Dr. Gaby Cora at the National Publicity Summit with Carol Edmonston. Carol, welcome.
Oh, welcome.
Tell us about your story.
Well, I'm a two-time breast cancer conqueror, and I say conqueror, not survivor, because I think most people can just survive anything, but to rise above it takes another effort on another level. So I stumbled into the world of doodling quite by accident, and I was a paint-by-the-numbers sort of artist, and I thought that's how you do perfect art. And the more I doodled, the more I realized that it was here to teach me something about my own journey through cancer. And I discovered that I was creating beautiful art when I let go of my idea that I needed to have it figured out ahead of time. And I realized that cancer was plopping me in the middle as well, and it was teaching me about the power of letting go of my attachment to outcome, the unknown future, where fear exists. And the more I doodled, the more beautiful the art became, and the more gentler my journey through cancer became. And so then I turned out, after the medical adventure was finished, and I became a speaker and started taking this work on the road, teaching people how they can journey through any kind of adversity or challenge in life by giving themselves permission just to be quiet and still and go into that place of connecting with their own inner resources.
So tell us a little bit about what you've come up with and what you've put together as your products around this art.
What I've done is I took all of the art I created and all the prose that came out of my medical journey, and I put them together in a book called Connections, The Sacred Journey Between Two Points. I wanted to honor my own medical journey. I wasn't thinking about I have to get a book out there and sell it to the world. I wanted to appreciate what my journey is about personally. But my body of work got launched in the UK at a conference, Spirituality and Healing, that I went back for 4 years, and they held it at sacred sites. And the work was launched in the castle, Durham Castle. And when I finished the first workshop, I went out to the courtyard, and there was a double-arced rainbow. So I knew I was meant to do this work. And I thought it would be really important to take it out to all demographics, because doodling is a great vehicle to lessen the amount of stress in the world. And there isn't a demographic that I know that isn't stressed out. So I take it into the schools, and I teach children how to use doodling, not just as an art form, because they're reducing the amount of art programs in schools, but also when they get nervous before a test or before they have to present in front of the classroom, or for teachers to help them because they are so stressed out, and certainly in hospitals.
So, and it looks like you have this gene inherited part here with art, with the art gene. Tell us about that.
Well, I was really surprised to put 2 and 2 together on that. You know, my late uncle was one of the famed New Yorker cartoonists, Sid Hoff, who most people will remember as a prolific children's author, Danny and the Dinosaur, Sammy the Seal. And he used to go around the country giving chalk talks to kids in schools, teaching children how to cartoon using letters of the alphabet and numbers. And when I would go into the schools teaching children how to doodle, I would also bring in stories about my uncle, and we would put the 2 and 2 together. And I also just recently stumbled upon one of his books on doodling, which I never knew he did. So I guess there's truth that you can always find your creative talent somewhere hidden in your family tree.
So discovering even more things.
More things that you didn't know.
How can people get a hold of you and your material?
Well, they can find my work on the website. I have 2 websites. One is Sid Hoff, SYD, sidhoff.org. And also my other website is sacreddoodles.com. And they can read stories about Sid, and they can read stories about my own journey through cancer.
Thank you so much for joining me, Carol.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.